Have you ever wanted to take your sandwich making skills up to like the next level? Listen, today I've got 3, actually 4, stay tuned for that, recipes for you to try that are just sandwiches in the air fryer. I know, that's crazy. Just hear me out. Our first one is a new take on a classic.
That is delicious.
Our second air fryer sandwich recipe was absolutely amazing.
Yo, what is happening?
And our third was above restaurant quality.
I was a little bit on the skeptical side, but no more.
And we made a 4th recipe, except, well, I'm gonna make you wait and see. All right, was I quick? I think I was quick. Here's the first recipe.
It is lunchtime and I'm hungry and I want a grilled cheese. I've been craving a grilled cheese, but not just any grilled cheese. I want to do a pimento cheese grilled cheese. But you know what? I've heard of doing grilled cheese in the air fryer and I've never tried it. So today we're gonna try it. All right, I've got all the essentials. Partly melted butter, did not mean to do that. I was trying to soften it, but you know. I've got this pimento cheese and this is the Pimento cheese brand. And this time I bought the pepper jack kind. I really love this brand. If you can get your hands on it, pimento cheese, get this. And we've got our bread, which is pretty pitiful looking, not gonna lie. Got some Swiss cheese, some thinly sliced cheddar cheese. You can do whatever cheeses you want. But, you know, this is just a grilled cheese. This is not a big deal, but we're trying it in the air fryer, which seems like a really good idea to me. So let's see how good of an idea it is. I'm gonna need more of this butter. I did not mean to melt the butter. I meant to soften the butter. That's what I get for not paying attention while it was in the microwave. So I'm gonna butter one side of the bread and put that side down here on the parchment paper. And then I'll show you how we're gonna layer all of this inside. Next, we're gonna do a light layer of pimento cheese or palmetto cheese. Now, if you just wanna do a regular grilled cheese, that's fine. I'm still gonna use a toothpick this time, but if you're not using something that's kind of sticky like this on the inside, definitely use a toothpick to keep your bread from flying off in the air fryer. I'm putting a light layer of pimento cheese on both sides. Now let's go in with some Swiss and some thinly sliced cheddar. I'm gonna do 2 slices of the cheddar. There we go. And let me grab my toothpicks. So just pop that in there, kind of at an angle is what I did, but that'll keep it from lifting too much. And you'll probably want to put 2 in there, one on kind of each corner, opposite corners. There we go. I'm gonna make 2 more just like this because this is our lunch today. I'll be right back before we pop it in the air fryer. We need to preheat our air fryer to 370. It is ready for us. I'm just gonna, instead of using my silicone basket today, I'm just gonna put these directly in here. I think only 2 will fit at a time, but let's pop those in there. And then these are gonna go in at 370. Let's do 2 minutes. Actually, let's do 3 minutes on the first side, then we'll flip it and do 2 more minutes. Look at that after 3 minutes. Oh my word. Okay, so let's see if we can flip them. I'm gonna put the toothpick back in, just 1, just to make sure that we don't have bread flying around. Let's do 2 more minutes at 370. Well, those look perfect, if I do say so myself. So let's give them a try. I've got the last one going over there. So I'm gonna cut these in half and just kind of see what we're working with. It seems to be completely melted through, which is great. Bread is the perfect consistency. Do you see the cheesiness? Oh my. That looks really good. I'm gonna call Steven in here. He's in his office working, so I'm gonna call him in here for lunch and see what he thinks about this air fried grilled cheese.
Looks like a grilled cheese sandwich.
It does, but I made them in the air fryer.
They look special.
They do look special.
And they look good. They smell delicious too.
Can you imagine making a grilled cheese in an air fryer? Isn't that interesting?
I've never heard of that. That is amazing. So that whole thing is crusted up because of the air fryer.
Air fryer.
Golly.
You ready?
Yeah. Tink. I'm distracted.
Did you see the cheesiness?
That is delicious. Question for you. The crust. Did you put butter or mayonnaise on that?
Butter.
Golly.
Okay, let me tell you. If you've never made grilled cheese in the air fryer, I recommend that you start doing that. That's the way I'm going to do it from now on. Because a lot of times I just do it on the skillet and it gets a little really soft in the middle and it doesn't get crunchy. This is crispy. This is the outside that you want.
Yeah.
When you do it in the skillet, I feel like it just gets real soft.
Oh, man.
This is perfection. Look at that cheese just melting out of there.
Man, that bread, that is delicious. So crunchy, buttery.
I've got pimento cheese on there
But
too.
it's
Can
not
you tell?
soggy at all. It's not, like you said.
Did you hear me?
What?
I got pimento cheese on there.
I know, I tasted that.
Can you taste that?
Yeah, I tasted the pimento cheese. I knew
really
you snuck
good.
that in there.
It's good.
Man, that is good. What is that, Monterey Jack cheese or just cheddar cheese along with it? Mm-hmm. As you take a big bite. Mm-hmm.
I got cheddar cheese, Swiss cheese, and then pepper jack pimento cheese.
The cheese.
I don't know. It's so good.
Yes, that is good.
All right.
I want something to dunk it in.
Like tomato soup or something.
Man, yeah, that would go really good with this, wouldn't it?
Well, you should make us some. All right, y'all. Do your grilled cheese in the air fryer. Mm-hmm. So much better. Our next sandwich in the air fryer. I feel like any sandwich in the air fryer is going to make that sandwich so much better. But we're doing a ham and cheese. And you're like, that's not special. Yes, it is. This particular ham and cheese is so mouth-watering, so buttery and gooey. And y'all, it's gonna be worth it. Let's do it. So we've got sourdough already sliced up, and we need to prepare some garlic butter and then some cheddar butter. You heard that right. But we've got some butter here that's already been softened. We're gonna add some minced garlic into that and just really mash that up really well. Honestly, this probably should have been softened a little bit more, but we'll make it work. That is nice and mixed up. Let's set that to the side. Next, we need some more butter that has also been softened, a little bit more. And to that, we're gonna add some shredded cheddar, a good bit of shredded cheddar, quite honestly, because we want a good bit of cheddar on our sandwiches. Then we're also gonna add some sliced green onion. Let's mix all of that around. Steven just reminded me I forgot an ingredient. I don't ever forget ingredients. We need to add just a little bit of this spicy brown mustard. Now let's mix all of that up together. The butter, the cheddar, mustard. I gotta work with it. So yes, there's butter in there, but this is mostly cheddar. It's mostly cheddar. Like really mostly.
That's some good cheese too, by the way.
It is. Steven bought that for us.
Don't mind if I do.
It's really good. Okay, now let's start assembling everything. Okay, well, let's make our sandwiches. So we're gonna take our butter, cheddar, mustard mixture and put it on both sides, both of the insides of the bread. Okay, now you wanna make sure the ham that you're using is super duper thin. So we are gonna kind of roll it up and just place it on here. Mine's really, really thin, which is great. That looks good. Yeah. What you think?
I think it looks fantastic.
All right, add a little bit more that's just hanging out. Now, close it. And on the outside is our garlic butter.
Good, this is gonna be so good.
We were drooling when we saw these.
This is gonna be one heck of a lunch break.
I'm telling you what. Okay, so now we will do the other side as well when we put it into the air fryer, but I need to preheat my air fryer to 400. So we've got our 3 sandwiches made. We're gonna try to fit all 3 in here at the same time.
We can do this, we got this. Just get in there after it.
But I'm gonna put it buttered side down because I need to butter the top as well. So, baby, are you sure?
No.
Okay.
I was not a Tetris champion, I can tell you that right now.
Well, yeah, that's not happening. Only 2 are gonna go in there.
But
So
it'll be all right.
All right.
We got this.
So let's put the rest of our garlic butter on the top and not burn ourselves. This is the fun part.
Need a spoon for that.
I do. What'd I do with that spoon?
I don't know.
There we go.
Hey, keep those little fingers and those little wrists safe. It's like Operation.
It is like Operation, like that game. Oh my word. That game always made me so nervous.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But this is like, I touch the sides, I just get burned.
I know. See, if you would have had this mindset when you were playing that game, you
Right.
would have lost.
Oh goodness. We're gonna go in at 400. Let's do 5 minutes, and then at that point, we're gonna flip it and do another 5 minutes. Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Look at our garlic though. Is it burnt?
You got a little
A
on
little-
the crispy side.
It got a little crispy.
It's gonna be all right though.
Look, I'm just scraping it off a little bit.
I eat garlic if it's burnt.
Gotta
Be careful
flip
now.
it.
It's gonna be a little hot. I'm gonna warn you on that.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness, look at them skills.
Don't say that because now I'm gonna mess it up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it.
You did.
Okay.
Get you.
5 more minutes. We're gonna go ahead and pull these out. Oh my goodness. Steven, what is happening?
I don't know, but I like it. Y'all, golly, man.
So if you don't want to have potentially burned garlic on top, maybe just use garlic powder in your garlic butter.
First of all, this crust.
Very,
I mean, look, you can
very
file,
crusty.
You can file your fingernails down on that bad boy. You ready?
Yeah.
Tink.
Tink.
Mm.
You ain't never had a ham and cheese that good. You ain't never had a ham and cheese that good.
Y'all, what is happening in my mouth right now? Baby, that is unbelievable. Cheesy garlic, and then just a hint of that really spicy Dijon mustard.
Yeah. You can barely taste that.
But like
But it's got
buttery,
a little, yeah.
crunchy bread, a little bit of the smoky, sweet flavor of that ham mixed in there. Cheesy, buttery, garlicky, unbelievable. Wow, I can't believe that's happening.
That's amazing.
That's unbelievable.
Like, you can go to a deli and not get one this good.
I don't even know how to live now. How do we go forward?
This is delicious, y'all.
Man.
Make you a ham and cheese, a buttery ham and cheese in the air fryer. For our third sandwich, I kind of just am craving a Chick-fil-A sandwich, quite honestly. But we're gonna make a air fried chicken sandwich. So it's a little bit better for you. It's quicker, it's not as messy. And this one just sounds really great. So for our crispy coating, we're gonna be using panko breadcrumbs. I've got about a cup of that here and a couple of teaspoons, just kidding, tablespoons of olive oil going in. And we're just going to stir that together, get it all coated. And then to kind of start the process of it crisping up, we're gonna pop this in the microwave for like a minute, maybe 2. About halfway through, just reach in here and stir it and then let it finish. While that is in the microwave, let's make our dredge. So we need 1 egg. In with our egg, we're gonna put about a tablespoon of flour. Instead of having separate bowls, we're just doing it all together. We've got some seasonings here. I've got about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and then a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and pepper. This is done. We can hear it kind of sizzling a little bit, and it did get a little crispy in some spots, so that's exactly what we want. I'm gonna transfer that over here. Ooh, it got very crispy in some spots. And we're gonna let that cool while we finish up making our dredge. So now whatever hot sauce you want, just a couple of tablespoons. If you don't want spicy, just leave the hot sauce out. Not a big deal. And let's just whisk this together really well. I wanna make sure we get all those clumps of the flour out. I think we're good. We're gonna set that to the side. So we've got a couple of chicken breasts here. We're going to even them out because you've got a thick side and a skinny side. So we're gonna even that out. I'm gonna cover it first so we don't get splattered with all the grossness. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty even. I'm just gonna trim these up just a little bit. There's some extra fat on them. And then instead of cutting them in half, kind of butterfly, we're just gonna cut them in half like this. So out of these 2 chicken breasts, we could get 4 sandwiches. We need 3 sandwiches, but we will do all 4 for sure.
That sounds good to me.
I mean, between you and Cole, it will get eaten. Let's be honest. Now that we've got these cut in half, I'm just going to pat them dry, even though they weren't real wet to begin with. And we're gonna season them with some salt and pepper. Okay, let's flip them and do the same thing on the other side. Now the fun part.
This is the fun part right here.
So we're gonna coat these in this sauce, this egg mixture, dredge.
That's that batter.
Yeah,
Batter up.
we did make kind of a batter.
Yeah.
Just trying to let the excess drip off. And then we're just gonna coat it in the breadcrumbs. Repeat 3 more times. That was the exact right amount of the panko. I mean,
Pretty close, huh?
barely any left over. I'm just gonna pat what's left over, kind of maybe in some of the skimpy spots. Now we need to preheat our air fryer. So let's preheat the air fryer to 400. It is nice and hot. I'm gonna do a little layer of oil there on the bottom. And we're gonna try and get all 4 of these in there at the same time. We should be able to. Oh, they're sizzling a little bit. Oh, I just threw it all over the floor.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Mistakes can be made.
Till you're the one who has to clean it up, AKA I gotta do that. All right, 400. We're gonna try 12 minutes and then we'll check them. We're gonna make some spicy mayo to go on our hamburger buns. So I'm gonna add mayonnaise here, about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. We need a couple of tablespoons of sriracha. Oh, just kidding, 1 tablespoon. Forgot I'm doing half of what I found online. Then we need like a half a teaspoon of fresh lime juice. Not a lot, probably good. And then lastly, the smallest amount of this toasted sesame oil. When I say small, I mean small. You could even leave that out. If you don't have it, it's not that big a deal. Okay, let's mix that together. Okay, let's taste that. That's not like anything I've ever made before. We're at the halfway point, so let's flip them. Oh, look, they're getting some good color on them. Let's go ahead and flip these over. Trying to be mindful and not knock all the panko off, but I think we're good. Oh, yeah. Okay, 6 more minutes. We've got our trusty thermometer. It is time. We ain't there, friends, which is fine. We're gonna go back in. Let's do another 3 minutes and then we'll check on it. Oh, that one's done. Now that our chicken is done, we're gonna toast our buns in here. So we're just gonna do like a minute at 400. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel them. I think they're good.
All right.
I think he was wanting some color on them, but they're kind of crunchy-ish, so they're gonna hold up well. Put our spicy mayo on bottom, and you know what? We're gonna put a little bit on top too.
Yes, we are.
Now, I grabbed some lettuce from our little indoor garden. I'll pop that on the bottom and grab chicken. This is shaping up to be really pretty. Mm-hmm. Okay. We had to stop by the grocery store to get some of these pickles because we didn't have any. And somebody said he couldn't have this without some pickles.
You gotta have pickles with that thing.
That is a proper air-fried chicken sandwich. I want to buy it. Cole is already trying it, and he's dancing.
Got to dance.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh, let me take my glasses off. This is serious.
This
is serious stuff.
This is serious. This looks delicious.
It smells so good.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Tink. Mmm. We need napkins. Hold on, you got it all over you.
Man, wow. Air fried chicken sandwiches. I was a little bit on the skeptical side, but no more. No more skepticism from this guy. This is absolutely delicious. Crispy. That chicken breast is still juicy. That spicy mayo comes in hot, but yeah, you get a little bit of spice from the chicken crust. Oh man,
That's better than going to Chick-fil-A,
that
hands
bite,
down.
That bite was so much better. It had the dill pickle.
I love to get the spicy deluxe from Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
This is
wow.
better.
That onion and tomato in there as well. Super delicious.
Oh my goodness.
Can't beat them waffle fries though.
That is delicious.
It was super easy to make. Like no mess.
It's restaurant quality, y'all. Make you an air-fried chicken sandwich. Just like this. You will not regret it.
Full disclosure, right before I show you this 4th recipe, it was not good. Now you can cheer, you can dance, you can clap because you finally get to see my father not like something. I'm not going to show you the full recipe. I'm just going to show you the taste test. And to be honest, it's kind of quick because of how surprising it all was that it didn't turn out good. Anyway, here it is.
We're gonna get in this. It's not often that you get the whole turkey on your buns, okay? Now, come on. It's very juicy. Flavors are interesting. I need to take another bite.
Oh no. It ain't good? Cole does not like it.
No, this ain't good.
Oh no.
No, it's bad. It's terrible.
I hate this.
It is so bad.
Like, not good at all.
I was hoping maybe my brain was kinking up there for a minute.
Yeah,
But
first
no.
bite, it was a little weird, and then second bite, it just kind of confirmed
The
that
texture is
Awful.
awful. It's like real mushy.
Yeah.
And then the flavors are just they did not mesh well together. And it's not the spicy mayo. It's just whatever's in that. I don't know. There's just too much going on that's like.
yeah, it's
the
weird.
The texture is part of it. It might be the breadcrumbs because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
they were
exactly
flavored.
kinda what it is.
I don't know.
I think that might have caused the problem too. But man, no.
Just
No. Oh
Look,
my
y'all
God.
always ask for a fail. This is a fail. It's supposed to be the juiciest turkey burger ever.
Bushiest.
Man, I hate that we have to waste that.
I know. I'm really upset about it, but
I mean, it's
I mean,
not
you have
good.
that sometimes.
Sometimes you have a fail, so we'll have to.
Gotta circle back.
Well, yeah, circle back.
Try another recipe.
Do it again.
Oh gosh.
Thank you so much for watching. If it wasn't for you watching our content, we couldn't do this. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Hit it. Hit it. And click subscribe. It's free. It's completely free. And then there's a bell icon and you can get notified when my mother uploads. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Or she will. Or I don't know. Bye.